Hello everybody, it's Pip here from queenpipgirls.com and the Card Making Know-How Academy. Welcome, hello everybody, it's nice to see you. I can't believe it's been a month. It's been a long month because it's January, so it's been 5 weeks really. So I hope you're all well. Hi Melly, nice to see you. So yeah, welcome back. Today we're looking at how to step up your cards, how to make them go from, I don't want to say boring, because no card is boring, but how to go from maybe simple to a little bit more stylish. Add some more things to it just to show you how you can step up your cards when you want to take them a little bit further. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let me put my camera, lights, camera, action. Let's do that. Let's go down here. Here we go. All right, let's pull that over here just a little bit. Right, so what am I talking about today? So today I'm talking about how we make cards. Okay, so here's a very simple card. Hi, Sue! I'm vibrating. Am I vibrating? Oh, that's not good. Is that better? Less vibrating? Did I have two lots of speakers going? Let me know if that sounds a bit better. Hopefully I have fixed it and it's all good. Okay, fingers crossed. I don't think I had two on, but you never know. Okay, so hopefully that's all right. Yes, okay, good. Thank you, Sue. Thank you for telling me that. That's great. Dearie me, because I've been doing different kinds of recording, not live streaming. Okay, so here's a very simple card. Very nice, straightforward. You could change that up a little bit and turn it into something like this. Okay, with just some simple stamping. We like that. Hi Jeanette, hi Carol. Lovely to see you. So let's just show you how I made this card. Okay, it's really simple. All we need is a card base. So I'm going to get some plain old card. I'm going to cut it in half. And we're going to show you the simple card first. I say we, I mean me. I'm going to show you the simple card first. We're going to look through a simple card. Somebody, hello under a pile of papers. Good afternoon. It's nice to see you here. I don't know who you are. Have I seen you before on here? It's lovely to have you with us. Do say hello. Okay, so here we have a very simple card. Okay, so it's half a sheet of card folded in half. Simple as that. My camera's a little bit dodgy. I feel like I'm a little bit skewy. Is that better? That looks a bit better. Okay. And I'm going to just take some... Hi, Kay. I'm good. How are you? Nice to see you again. Take some a simple stamp. This is just a butterfly. Okay. You could do it with a bird. You could do it with anything, really. And I'm just stamping 3 of those up my card. I'm going to get another ink pad and just a different pink and then stamp my hello. Okay, and we'll just stamp that kind of there-ish. Hello. Okay, so that's a really simple card, and then if you want to add a little bit of extra, you can just add a few of these little dotty things. Just got some additional kind of dotty things going around. And you can just sort of do them however you fancy. Just going up the card, going off the card at the top. There we go. Kind of joins it all together. So very, very simple card. Hey, Nikki. Nice to see you. Nikki, did you know that we're doing a hangout with Tina again? So it's a little bit different to Paper Party, but this Saturday we're doing hangout and craft with Pip and Tina, or Tina and Pip. So you should come. We'll miss you. I can't promise you she's not going to cut up any stamps, but you know, we'll cope if she does. But yeah, so we've got a hangout and craft going on this weekend. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up for that. That's good. Well, that's a very simple card, isn't it? It's still pretty. It's still nice. You could definitely send that. It's a really nice, quick and easy card. This one's slightly different. Pink for the hello. Slightly different arrangement, but just depends on how you put them together. Slightly different white card, you can see that. Slightly different white card. Okay, so that's a simple one. But what if you want to add it, make it a little bit more zhuzhy? Bev's here as well. Hi, Bev. Oh, it's Benita from Sweden. Hi, Benita from Sweden. It's lovely to have you here with us. So what if you want to add a little bit more to it? Well, supposing you have some die cut things like this. Some people have, die cuts and toppers and stuff like that. You could use these on a different colour background and create pretty much the same kind of thing. Would be a little bit different. Okay. Or you could do what I do and you could start to add some layers. Now I've got two. Where's my other one going? Here we go. Start to add some layers. So here I've cut some paper, because you all know I love my paper. So I've cut some paper. Then I've cut a different coloured cardstock to go on top. And I'm going to stamp this cardstock instead of just my white. Okay, so now we're adding a little bit more colour and layers to the whole thing. Oh, you've been a subscriber for a long time but not been live before. Well, Benita, it's lovely to have you here. Oh no, Nikki, you've broken your wrist. Ah, that's just not good. That's not good at all. No crafting at all. Oof. You poor thing. I do hope that's on its way to healing and getting better and not going the other way. That's harsh. Eesh. So sorry, honey. That's dreadful. Okay. So I'm going to open my darker pink here. And I've already pre-stamped and die cut one of my butterflies, and that's going to go in the middle like so. Okay, so now I'm just going to rearrange my butterflies so that I can put them in line with this. Okay, so now I've got two different colour butterflies and one that's been cut out. Okay. Oh, you had an op last week. Oh, I hope you are on the road to recovery. That sounds dreadful. That sounds awful. Oof. Poor you. That's really harsh. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to just cut myself a piece of white. And I'm going to use that to stamp the hello. Where's my hello? Here we go. And should I use the light or the dark? Ooh, light or dark? Light or dark? Probably should be light. So let's just clean that off. Using my scrub. Wash and dry. Lovely. And then we'll pop this in the paler pink on here, like so. That looks nice. And I'm just sort of closing my ink pads so I don't put my fingers in them, because I do that. And then I'm going to pop that out with my trusty little punch. I know you can't get this punch anymore, but I still love it. So I'm going to still use it because I know that you all have things that you love in your stash and you still use them. So, why not? And then I'm going to... What was I going to do on top of that? I was going to use the paper, wasn't I? And I'm going to get some of the paper. And it's nice on both sides, this paper. Chop a bit out like that. With the other punch. And that can be my layer. It's going to match. That's good. So now what I'm doing is I'm adding a little bit of layering up. Okay? Because if you add some layers, it just adds a little bit more zhuzh to your card. And you don't have to have masses and masses of stuff. I'm doing all of this with one piece of paper and some white and a little bit of coloured cardstock. So nothing crazy. Just a little bit of colour. This is Bubble Bath, I want to say. It's a light pink. I just thought it would go quite nicely with this. It's not technically one of the ones in the pack, but I thought, what the heck, I know it kind of goes. And then the Melon Mambo is the colours I'm using for the actual butterflies, because that's what's in the papers. Aren't they gorgeous? These are free celebration papers. Just in case anybody out there is shopping. If you want to shop, free with a £55 order now, I think it is. It's gone up this year. Everything's gone up this year, isn't it? Okay, so that's that. So even just doing that bit raises it a little bit. Yeah. You can pop that in there. I think actually I'm going to pop that in there and have this sort of here-ish. Okay, so we've gone from this to this. But it's the same thing, right? It's the same card. Just a little bit zhuzhed. Okay, this is what I call stepping it up. So we've added some layers. I'm going to add some dimension now. Everybody knows I love dimension. So I'm going to get my dimensionals. Thus called because they add a dimension. Oops, that's sticky. How is everybody? Has everybody had a nice January? It's been long, hasn't it? Feels like a very long January. We'll put this one on first. There we go. Put that on about there-ish, I think. Like so, just hanging over the edge. And then this butterfly is going to go, so I don't need anything on that wing because that's going to cross over with the hello. So I'll just add it on the other bits. Like so. And then put that over there, like so. Alrighty. So all I've done here is I've just changed, I haven't put the dots on. I've just changed it from plain on white to just some layers. And doesn't it sort of step up your card? I think it really does step up your card a little bit. Bev says she's looking forward to joining us on Saturday. Yes, me too. I'm looking forward to that. Hi, Meredith's on as well. Hello, good morning to you. Must be early over there, Meredith. Thank you for coming on so early. Right, okay. So now we've got those two. But then you could add a little bit extra. So we've added layers, we've added dimensions. So what else can we add? Let's try some other bits and pieces. Okay, so now what I've got is I've got the same card base, same paper. And then what I've done here is I've run the same pink bit through an embossing folder. Okay. So that's the embossing folder that I've used. I'll stick those on, shall we? Let's just do those to start off with. If you're coming to retreat, this is your bundle that you're going to get, so don't run out and buy it after looking at this and going, oh, I like that. Don't run out and buy it if you're coming to retreat. And by the way, retreat is now sold out, so it's fully booked. So if you're looking to come to retreat, it'll have to be the summer or the Christmas one, and they're already filling up. So if you want to come to retreat with me this year, make sure that you book in. Okay, so I've done the same, and we're going to put this on. This just adds a little bit of texture, a bit more dimension to your card. Okay, so we've got layers, but now we're adding a bit of texture as well. Okay, got that on. And then supposing you don't have stamping, you don't like stamping, you could do some die cuts instead. So here I've got some of these lovely little butterflies like this, die cut out. And then, okay, if you don't like stamping, you could change the label to one that's just printed. I'm going to stamp it because I like stamping, but I'm going to do it in the darker pink this time. Okay. And see these little dots here, they kind of look like the dots we had in the original. I didn't add dots to this one, but you could have done. You could add some dots on that if you want. And then, where's my punch? Yeah, the embossing folder is nice, isn't it? It's really pretty. Go in here. It comes as one big bundle. So you get the stamp set, the dies, and the embossing folder all together. So it's really good value for money. You can have it the same, but I still like the different one. I'm going to put this one through here as well. Punch this one out. Okay. Alrighty. So now we've got this one. And we can stick this on. And that looks so pretty with that floral bit behind. And then where should we put this? I think we'll put this over the big butterfly here because it's a little off-putting. Having the big butterfly. It's all right, but you know, it's kind of half a butterfly, so it looks a bit odd. Oops. It is a pretty butterfly though. I feel a bit bad because I've chopped its wing off. I'm just gonna cover that up. Cover up the crime. Oh, poor little thing. Okay, so we'll put that there. We still get some wings, so that's okay. And then these ones, we can either just put a little glue, or now, thankfully, got some minis back in my desk again. Yay! So I've got some one of these little mini dimensionals, and they fit perfectly just in the centre of this, like so. So now you can pop all three of those up. So now we've got dimension happening three ways. 3 butterflies with dimension. We've got the embossing folder with dimension and texture. And then we've got the layers. Okay. But the final thing that you need to really bring it to life, I think, is something we all love. A bit of bling, right? We need a bit of bling. That really brings it up. So I've got lots of different bling here. We'll see which ones we like the best. Got some pink, but that's not quite the right pink, so we'll just discount those straight off. So we've got some little pearls, and we've got some iridescent. You see those? They're really Meredith says she really loves the oval punch. I know the oval punch is awesome. If you can get it on a retired site or eBay or something, I'd go find it. It's just great. Or you can get a die set that does the same thing. It just so happens that I have the punch and it's never leaving my side. So let's add a bit of bling, because it's just so handy for doing little you know, little punches and little labels and stuff like that. Just going to scatter a few of these around. Go a bit crazy maybe. Over there. Over here. There we go. Stick another one. We should put another one. Feel like we need another one. I'm thinking here. There we go. So now we've got some pearls. Oh good, I'm glad, Sue, we came to the same decision. Pearls, aren't they pretty? They just add a little something, a little shimmer, just a little shimmer to that. You could add it to the middle. We could go back and we could add some to here if we wanted to, you know, because really we've kind of got the stepped up versions here. So first of all, add some layers, and then add some layers and dimension, and then add some bling, texture and bling. They come out good, huh? All from the same kind of card. And you could make this one pretty too if you added a little bit of scattering of bling on here as well, you know, so you can always add bling to any of your cards to make them look just a little bit more zhizhy. But I just wanted to show you how simple and quick and easy it is to just like go from something this simple to this, which is not simple, but is actually still quite easy to make and very pretty. And no one would probably look at this and think that you'd started from this. But I want to show you how you can. I'm going to be doing a lot more of this kind of stuff later on this month. I'm going to be hosting a 3-day live, like a 3-day class. So I'm going to have one video on day 1, one video on day 2, one video on day 3, and we're really going to go into how to improve your card making and improve your confidence step by step. So that's coming up at the end of the month. So if you're on my waiting list, you're going to be to come into the academy, or if you're getting any of my emails, you'll be getting notification about that coming up, so you can save the date. So that's coming later on. I haven't got a booking or anything for it yet. Excellent. So Benita says, looks really pretty, but Nikki says you can never have too much sparkle. No, you really can't. Oh, Paula's on. Hey, good morning. Morning from Wyoming. Thank you, Benita. I'm glad you've enjoyed those. I feel, personally, I feel these are all a little empty now, that they all need a little bit more bling too. So I'm just going to add a little bit because I can't leave them like that. I can't leave them like that. I feel like we need a little bit of sparkle coming in our lives. It's always good to have sparkle. There we go. Little sparkly bits. I mean, I guess on the first one, the sparkly bits are kind of the dots. They're kind of like the bling of the card, but I think a little bit of bling to things. These ones really sparkle. Look at that. So there we go. So let's have a think. What have we got to do? We've got to do Saturday. Say you got this Saturday, hang out with Tina and Pip. So if you haven't broken your wrist, like poor old Nikki, I'm so sorry, Nikki, we're going to miss you for sure. Tina's going to ask me where you are, so I will have to tell her. But yeah, so if you're capable, please come along to our hangout with Tina and Pip on Saturday. You can book in through my website, and you can book in. I'll put a link in the description below. If you get my emails, you should have been receiving emails with links to that as well. Then at the end of the month, we've got my 3-day live stream classes, 1 lesson per day, so like a class per day basically, and we're going to be looking at how we can improve your card making step by step. It's going to be a little bit like this, but a bit more in detail, because obviously I've done this run really quickly, as is my want these days. I seem to be crafting faster than ever. I don't normally do 3 cards in 20 minutes, but there you go. That's what we've done today. It just goes to show you, when you're in the groove, you're in the groove, right? And I did do all the embossing and die cutting beforehand, so next time we'll literally take it step by step. Sparkle pen on card number 1. Yes, that's a good idea, Nikki. We could definitely do a bit of Winker Stella on here. If you haven't got any bling, you could definitely do a bit of sparkle pen on this one. So we could put some sparkle along the wings and along here. Don't know if you can see that. I need to squeeze it a little bit without it. Oh, there we go. That's coming. That's coming. Let's do some sparkly wings. Oh yes. You possibly can't see that yet, but believe me, when I pick it up and move it around, you will see the sparkle. And this is really easy to do. Okay, so can you see now? Oh, look at that sparkle. Sparkly wings. Yay! Yeah. See, so you don't even have to have any bling if you've got a pen like this, and just do some flicky sparkles as well. It's always good to have a bit of flicky sparkles. Can't really have too many of those, I always feel. Now can you see we've got some little tiny sparkly dots as well going all over the card. Looks great in real life. There we go. So hopefully you've got a few tips there that you can use on how to step up your cards from, basic to beyond, as I call it. Well, a bit like my group, my Facebook group. And I really hope that you have picked up some tips and learnt some stuff. Please let me know in the comments. I love to hear that. I'll be back again, as I say, at the end of the month with a 3-day lesson, 3 days of lessons class series. I don't know what to call that really. I don't know what to call that. It's I'm doing 3 lessons over 3 days. There you go. It's like that. That's what I'm doing. So I hope you'll come along to that. In the meantime, I hope to see lots of you on Saturday. Can't wait for that. Starts at 12 o'clock, goes all the way through until Katina finishes, whenever she finishes her time, Los Angeles time. So it should stay on quite late for us here in the UK. And anyone else around the world, you're always welcome to join us. So please do that. And I hope you'll remember the 3 tips from today. Layer it up, add some dimension, add some bling. 3 simple things you can do to take your cards from kind of Okay, to wow. So thanks for ever so much for watching me. I will see you again same time next month, but before then my 3 video series will be coming, and it'll be live, so you can chat with me as well, ask me questions. Alrighty, so take care, Nikki, look after that wrist, get it better soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. And yeah, have a great month everyone, enjoy February, and let's hope it's onwards and upwards towards spring. And if you're over in down under, then hopefully it's not too cold and windy going in towards autumn for you. Alrighty, take care for now, see you later, bye.